You will not believe what you're drinking. So guys, it comes to light, I think it was a few years ago the study was made public, but apparently we've been drinking, or we could be drinking, nanoparticles in our sodas. Now, the two soda companies that have been found to have nanoparticles were Coke and Pepsi. The thing I don't understand, or hasn't been said, is where or what country it's being sold, the nanoparticles are in, and what products are being sold where, right? It could be here in the United States, it could be in China, South America somewhere, Asia, because they do have different regions when it comes to making Pepsi or Coke, because different parts of the world will not allow the crap that we already have in our American soda. They won't allow it in other places. So with that, the nanoparticles seems to be, they just said as a broad, Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why would they put nanoparticles in there? There were supposedly nanoparticles found in the Mr. 19 arm ticket as well. Now, they put it in Coke and Pepsi because those are two worldwide sodas. There are other soda companies out there, but these are the two heavy hitters. The nanoparticles that are inside the soda are fluorescent nanoparticles. And this is where it gets very, very interesting. The fluorescent nanoparticles that are found in both Coke and Pepsi are said to do a variety of different functions, if you will. So as you drink this, this thing does pass the blood-brain barrier, meaning the barrier around your brain. It's a thin skin, forgot the name of it, I'm gonna put it here. It can go through that and then onto the brain. It also lays within the digestive tract as well. Now, fluorescent nanoparticles are said to map out cells, tissue, and organs. Cells, tissue, and organ, meaning it's mapping it out. Now, what is it mapping it out for? Some people will say that it's mapping it out for the next mRNA round of arm tickets that are coming out, so that they can better serve us, if you will, or protect us, or cure, whatever it is. Now, fluorescent nanoparticles are also used to save cancer patients in cancer therapy, treatments, and things of that nature. So keep that in mind before you start going off on the conspiracy theory tangent, which it's already in motion, because why would you put it in food? Why would you put it in popular drinks? Now, again, they could have this stuff in the African Coca-Cola or African Pepsi, or Asia or India Coca-Cola or Pepsi. It might not be here, or it might just be here and not there. So just keep that in mind. So if you're addicted to soda, you better start weaning off this shit, because who knows what the long-term effects of these nanoparticles are going to be. Now, we did, again, hear rumor, and some people say they have proof that it was in the Mr. 19 arm ticket, and the Japanese actually found it. Sorry, the Japanese were the one to find it first. And everybody else is just playing dumb at this point when it's in the vaccine. But in the Coke and Pepsi, that was found, if I'm not mistaken, before the Mr. 19 event, and it was just published recently that they had nanoparticles in there. Fluorescent nanoparticles can be used for delivery of drug, again, imaging the cells or tissue, and or biosensing, right? So these are a couple of things it's used for, but here's the kicker. Fluorescent nanoparticles specifically can create barcodes for cells and tissues as well. That is the more alarming thing, because we all heard of the mark of the beast, and people were like, well, that's the chip that might be in your arm. In somebody's book, I'm not sure if it's the Bible, or they said that it's an actual barcode on the back of your neck, which again, that's a little much, but definitely the RFID chips, that's more like it, or the RFID skin tattoos that they're looking to create, which they can tattoo the signal into your skin. And fluorescent nanoparticle could be a part of that tattooing thing, or they can actually barcode the entire body. Because what it does is it barcodes the cells, inside the cells. So that means wherever you walk through, it can sense, oh shit, this is the Angry Prepper. You know, oh shit, that's the Canadian Prepper. Oh shit, that's Bear Independent. Like, it'll sense us walking through whatever field we're walking to, whether that's walking into a business, and it goes, hey, Mr. Angry Prepper, how you doing today? Would you like, or hey, Angry Prepper, you owe us $50 in fine for jumping the turnstile. That kind of shit. So who knows at what level they're going to use it at, but the barcoding was the more major concern once I looked into the fluorescent nanoparticle situation. Now, again, barcoding could mean a lot of different things. They could tag a cell to see if that cell goes rogue and becomes cancerous, or there's a tumor starting. So again, there's different reasons why they're using it as well, not just to track us, map us, and send us about our way. It could very well be for cancer research as well. So guys, this is a problem, to say the least. Where it goes is, I couldn't tell you where it's going to go beyond this, but it has to be something bad if they're putting it in our drinks and not telling us. If they're putting it in our foods or on tickets and not telling us, there is something nefarious behind it. Because if it was safe, it was good. If there was no reason to hide it from us, they would have told us from the beginning, hey, by the way, we're putting some nanoparticles in your shit. And it's for X, Y, and Z. But they're not saying anything. They're just letting us find out about it, then post it years later and going, yeah, by the way, we have nanoparticles in there. Oh, well, kind of shit. Now, a lot of people are trying to connect the nanoparticle Coca-Cola business with the fact that Microsoft and Coca-Cola just created a 5-year partnership to create or to use AI and the cloud to better run the Coca-Cola business. That's a separate video I'm going to do as well. But that seems like it's not what it is. That seems like that's more about marketing and letting people go and or firing people because they're trying to make AI more intuitive in running a business with less people. And they didn't say that. I read between the lines. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.